I'd like to move on to our next. Joan Hendel, are you out there with audio tonight?
I am. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. We got it.
It's a great day.
So, Miss Joan, where are you coming in from?
I'm calling from Iowa. I am a Bostonian, though, really. So we've been living in Iowa for over 30 years. Yep.
I am proud that you are New England roots at heart.
Thank you.
I love that connection because us New Englanders are a unique breed.
We are. We are.
So what are you passionate about?
Well, you know, I'm passionate about health. I'm passionate about keeping alive, and not just on the outside, but on the inside. I am a cancer survivor. A year ago, I was diagnosed with lung cancer. A year ago, April. And it just really blew my mind because I've always been an exerciser, a good eater. And then I got lung cancer. Didn't smoke or anything like that, but had secondhand smoke around me all the time. And our world just got shaken. And had the surgery, had a lobectomy, everything was fine. I'm cancer-free, I'm healed, all that. And then my daughter introduced me to isogenics. And she said, you know, you really ought to try this. I'm like, yeah, I did that stuff a long time ago. I didn't like the gritty, whatever that, I don't know, fiber stuff was. It was disgusting. I gagged every time I forced myself to eat it. She said, no, it's all changed. It's really good. Tastes great. I drink birthday cake shakes. And I said, what? I go, okay, I'll try it, because I was gaining weight and I was eating salads for lunch and healthy dinners and still gaining weight. There's something going on. So I'm passionate about staying healthy and continuing a long life healthy.
Yeah. And more power to you. Congratulations on being in remission. That is a big thing. And we know that we, you know, unfortunately, circumstances are not always out in our control, but we are controlling what we can by fueling with the best nutrition that we can to give our body the best fighting chance with the circumstances that life throws our way, right?
Yes,
so unfortunately, absolutely. It is unpredictable. So tell us a little bit about your story, because you started with the birthday cake shake. So that tells me you were using the traditional protocol, right?
Yes, I started off with the 2 shakes a day and a healthy dinner without any real kind of guidance. But I know enough about nutrition and macronutrients. Well, I thought I did anyway, until now.
So we shook it all up, flipped it upside down, right?
And you know, I wasn't really seeing the results I wanted. I love the birthday cake shakes. Oh my gosh, those, I keep saying, how can this be nutritional? It is so delicious. But then nothing was moving, and I jumped online and I got on some, 50 and over senior isogenics Facebook groups. And somebody on there had mentioned about the ER shred, and I don't remember who that was.
We've got a lot, because we don't discriminate against any ages with ER shred. We go kids all the way up. Everybody's part of us here.
So I checked it out and I joined the group, and I think I talked to you and Melanie Mimi. She's been so wonderful, and Sarah and all the people that you see out there. But then I listened to Jesse's video, and he talked about the fasting, the autophagy, and all of that. And my daughter told me I should do a cleanse. And I'm like, look, I can't fast. I starve and I don't like being hungry. And she said, no, this is different. Yeah, I know. And I blew it up. But then when I listened to the benefits of fasting, intermittent fasting, the right way, doing the ER shred protocol, I was blown away. I thought, oh my God, is it really possible for our bodies to regenerate healthy cells just by eating the right foods and doing the right things. I was elated. I said, well, I'm starting. I started on April, whatever it was, the 11th. And I started my shred day 1 and 2. And I did it the wrong way. You know what I did? I did 2 days shakes, 2 days cleanse, 2 days shakes, 2 days cleanse. And I'm like, this isn't so bad at all.
So that second set of cleanse must have been a little challenging.
Yeah. You know what? None of it was challenging the first time. None of it. On day 6, on day 5, my husband went away for the weekend to go help his family. So from Friday to Sunday, my energy was through the roof. You would have thought that I was on some kind of speed, and I was on the cleanse. And then I just cleaned. We have a very small, townhome. But I cleaned everything from top to bottom, was looking for more things to do because I had so much energy. I could not believe it was me. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even taken any mistakes. So then I thought, this is crazy. And then I went through the 11 days. I lost 10 pounds and some inches. I don't know, maybe 5 inches or something. I don't know what it was, because I don't try not to get focused on that because it drives me crazy. So, and then I just went off for the 5 days and I did another shred in May. Yeah. And that was just like the first time. It was so difficult for the first 2 days of the cleanse. But after that, it was okay. And I've been just following the protocol, 2 shakes a day still, and then my meat meal in the afternoon. Maybe if I'm hungry, I get bone broth, but maybe not. But I'm so satisfied. But the thing I'm finding is, when I had my surgery, I went into AFib because it's just part of a possibility. And they put me on some medicine. And I thought, I wonder if I really need this because I haven't had that experience anymore. I called my doctor and they said, no, you can wean off. So I'm not only that, and I'm not saying this cures.
Right. And we do have that disclaimer,
piece.
And you are using medical professional support.
Absolutely. So for me, I went off that medicine. And then I was taking vitamins and supplements. And I don't think I need any of these because all of what I'm taking is right in that shake. So I stopped taking that. Now I'm only taking 1. And I don't think I'll ever get off this particular medicine that I'm taking. But I feel good. I sleep, like I wear a Fitbit, 2 hours of REM sleep that I average every single night. It's amazing. I'm able to focus. It's a little bit, I'm not so stressed about stuff. I try not to be anyway. I'm more able to exercise throughout the day. My desk is a stand-up desk, so I have bands up there. I have a Pilates ring that I'm doing, and I have a peddler under my desk, and I'm just working it.
So the list of things you just rambled off of non-scale victories are the things I want to make sure people heard, because I feel like these are the things people need. So I heard energy because you were cleaning like a crazy person, right? Yes. I heard focus, which so many of us squirrel, myself included some days. You're able to balance your stress and cope with what life is throwing at you in a more level way. And then you're getting active throughout the day because you have the energy and you feel better to do so.
Yes.
And REM sleep.
Yes, REM sleep. Yes.
Quality sleep.
No kidding. And I feel it. Like last night, I only got 1 hour and I have been dragging today, but that's okay. That's just, here's the biggest thing for me. I'm listening to what my body wants and what it needs. Like I put out there on the ER chat shred Facebook thing. Oh, I found popcorn because I love popcorn, but I won't eat it because it's not on the protocol. But I found this healthy popcorn, so I put it out there, and I thought, I don't know whether this is good or bad, but I thought to myself, somebody put need. Do you really need that? And I'm like, I used to sit down with my husband and watch movies with a big bowl of popcorn. And I got skinny pop, so I thought it was, acceptable. And I just eat. And now I'm challenging myself. I'm saying, am I really hungry, or is it the habit of doing this? And if this is the habit, then I'm going to stop that, because it's just self-discipline. Because if I really want this to work for me, and if I really want to stay healthy, and I really want those cells to regenerate into healthy, long-lasting, life-giving cells from my body, that I'm not going to sacrifice, because my body is worth it.
My friend, you just summed up the empowerment of this protocol so beautifully for all of us because of your experience. It's a
So
choice.
important.
It's a choice. It's a want versus a need. And you are hearing the call that your body has been dying to tell you.
Oh, I wish everybody could hear this, because sugar is the worst enemy of our bodies. When you find out what sugar does to cells that are maybe wanting to turn into cancer, you won't eat sugar. You won't even eat, I read labels like, the mouthwash that we have has sucralose and something else in there, saccharin. Saccharin. I'm old enough to know the little saccharin tablets. They used to put those in coffee and tea. I can't do it. Like, is that really good for me? And you got to watch, like the lady that just shared the label reading. What's in there? What's really in there? And honestly, I do all grass fed. I do all organic. Bread. I don't even eat bread. I don't crave it anymore. And no sweets. Not because I look at that and I say, you're the reason. Food, whatever it is, I had to do this because that's how I got over it. You're the reason why I have to be very disciplined now. You're the reason why I have to work on me, because I chose the wrong one, but not anymore. I'm done. I want to live a longer life, and I'm determined that I'm going to lose the rest of this 30 pounds. And my husband told me when I get into a certain size, he'll buy me a whole new wardrobe. And he's going to have to, because none of those clothes upstairs are going to fit me.
I like that, when he's going to have to put his wallet to it. That's fantastic. Preach
Yeah.
on, because I know you're going to get there.
I am. And he even said, wow, that's amazing, because I show him all the testimonies of people on the Facebook. He said, I can't do the shakes, but I'm going to try the strawberry, and I'll try it for 5 days. Ray goes for 11.
Well, that's the thing. It's just a matter of making the choice to start, even if it's just starting with a shake a day. Get the quality nutrition. People were saying, I don't know if I can do the 2 days yet. Okay. So maybe you're not ready to start full bore, but start something. Because you are worth starting something.
Yep.
Make one choice, and then you can make the next one.
Exactly. One step at a time. That's really all it is. And that's how it is for anyone that is apprehensive about starting because of this fasting notion. You don't starve on this program at all. Not even when you're doing the cleanse days. You do not. You drink water. You drink your cleanse for life. You drink your bone broth. You do not get starving. In your head, you think you are, because it's 5 o'clock time to eat supper. No, it's not. Says who? That's just something that's out there. The society says 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock is dinner time. No, it's not. Dinner time is when your body needs to have something.
Just sit with that for a minute. Society has told us when we're supposed to eat. No, it's not.
Yeah. That's transformational. I feel like a brand new person. I can't even believe myself, honestly. I just can't. I'm so excited. I told my cardiologist about it. I told my oncologist about it. Why don't you tell people about intermittent fasting? Why don't you tell people about autophagy? Because, my brother, he had cancer and unfortunately passed this last January. But I thought to myself, dang, I wish that I had known this before. And he would have maybe had a chance, to get his cells renewed, because chemo and radiation does terrible things to your body. I never had that. Thank God. Thank God they caught mine early. But it's still something that everyone needs. We abuse our bodies so much. I have over my years, but I also know that I can get that back just by naturally what I'm doing.
Yes, we are learning to take back control. We are learning
That's
to
it.
flip what society has been telling us. I mean, life is going to throw us at circumstances that we unfortunately will never be able to completely avoid. But when we are empowered and we have
Mhm.
learned and we are willing to put in the effort to do the research and, read those labels and
Mhm.
understanding to read the label the right way and not just looking at the pretty stickers on the front of the package saying this is
Right.
that, whatever, really looking at what is in there
Mhm. Mhm.
and making an informed decision,
Yep.
then we are giving ourselves the best fighting chance for whatever is thrown at us.
We absolutely are. And this is a lifesaver for me. This is my life for the rest of my life. This is always going to be my life because I take it with me on vacation. I make sure that I'm well set. I know even if I go into a restaurant, I can eat. I can have, like she said, bacon. I love bacon and meat and chicken and fish and shrimp. I can have all that stuff. I can
Mhm.
have anything I want, but it's not what's good for me. So I make the right choices. Every now and then I'll have a glass of wine because we do enjoy going out for wine. And I give myself permission to have that because it's not going to rock my world.
Bingo. And isn't that empowerment that you are making choices for you to
Yes.
live your life? And a glass of wine here and there is not going to derail your whole journey. You're
Right.
not looking at it as a cheat. You are
Right.
giving yourself permission to treat yourself
Mm-hmm.
within your lifestyle. And that's
Absolutely.
balance, that's empowerment. You know what your limits are, you know what your goals are, you know what you're doing, and you're doing it mindfully and purposefully, unlike maybe that mindless popcorn eating when you used to watch a movie. It's
Right.
now intention behind it.
Right. Right. It's just amazing. We get to know ourselves. I said to someone, you really have to take yourself and put yourself in the chair across the room from you and have a chat with yourself and look at yourself and say, do you really want to eat like that for the rest of your life? I mean, look at you. You're a mess. You keep blowing up. And digestive issues were horrible for me. I went to all kinds of specialists. They couldn't fix it. But guess what? When I started this program, I'm good.
Your body healed, it healed
Yes.
itself.
Yes. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So amazing. Joan, thank you so much for everything you shared tonight. Is there anything else on your heart that you want to share before I move on?
No, I'm so grateful. So, so grateful. Continue doing what you're all doing for us and with us. And know that you're really, really appreciated. Really appreciated.
And we appreciate you because it's not easy to come on these calls and share your stories. So thank you so much. Let's
You're
give
welcome.
Joan some swords because she is an ER Shred superhero coming on and sharing with us.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Joan. All right. Final story of the night. Miss Heidi, are you with us for an update? There she